just Taekwondo combination number 1. Taekwondo combination number 1. Ready, go! Turn! Front punch, crescent kick, back punch. Go! Front punch, crescent kick, back punch. Turn! Go! Front punch, crescent kick. Turn! Go! Front punch, crescent kick, back punch. Turn! Thank you for 2 yes, ma'am. Turn! 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 Guys, you can make it even louder than that. Turn! Taekwondo combination number 2. Taekwondo combination number 2. Go! Turn! Number 2, ready, go! Front punch, lunge punch, reverse hook kick, back punch. Turn! Number 2, go! Front punch, lunge punch, reverse hook kick, back punch. Turn! Number 2, go! Is that Ethan? Yes, it is. Hi, Ethan. Turn! If you can't, turn your phone just a little bit, Ethan, because I love your ceiling and all, but I like to see you. There you go. Number 2, go! Turn! One more time. Ready, go! Concentration, yes, ma'am? Taekwondo combination number 3. Taekwondo combination number 3. High round, low round, overhand back fist, back punch. Yes, ma'am? So 2 kicks. I said round kicks today, didn't I?
Yes, ma'am.
High round, low round. Overhand back fist. Drop your level. Back punch. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
My knee's not touching the ground. It's hovering. I'm just lowering. Yes, ma'am? So instead of, I'm going to pick on the white belts. Woo! So in a sparring case, those of you new to sparring, you're going to say change levels. All right. You want to aim high to trick them to walk high so that you can then get them low. Oh, they still blocking. You aim high again to then get them low. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. All right. She had no idea. I was going to pick on her. Stand up.
Yes, ma'am.
Stick to the side. Tallest person closest to me.
I know. It's okay.
Number 3. High round, low round. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
We're going to say it and do it together. Ready? Go. High round, low round. Overhand back fist. Midsection punch. Or drop back punch. Turn, yes, ma'am? All right, ready? Matthew. I don't care what's on the ground. Ready? Go. High round, low round. Overhand back fist. Midsection punch. Turn. High round, low round. Overhand back fist. Midsection punch. There you go. So remember with the back fist, you're hitting with the back of your fist. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
The part where we say overhand is instead of coming straight out, we're going over the head. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Either way, we're still hitting with the back of the fist. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, turn.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
High round, low round.
Overhand
Overhand back fist.
back fist.
Midsection back punch.
Midsection
Finish number 3. Say it and do it. Ready, go. Remember those back fists are with the front hand. Yes, ma'am. Turn. Go. Naomi. There you are. And there you go. Turn. Ready, go. Turn. Go. It is a mouthful. You can say drop back punch. You can say mid back punch. However it works for you to help you remember it. Yes, ma'am? Turn. Do it without saying it. Ready, go. Turn. Do it without saying. Ready, go. Turn. Say last time. Loudest time. So I better hear the loudest time ever. Ready, go. Turn. Now last time for the other side. Ready, go. Count your attention. You have 1 minute and 30 seconds to put on all of your sparring gear. Yes, ma'am. However, before we do that, there's someone who already had it. Hunter had it, and then I keep it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Miss Christensen's disappointed. Level 2? If you've been in level 2, you know how I like you to bring your sparring gear onto the floor.
No, okay.
But let me show you all how to do it. I'll use Hunter since he's closest. So he did have it. I just kicked it out of sorts. All right, guys. So taking you next to your gear, yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
How I expect you to always bring your gear onto the floor is in one big bundle where you can easily pick it up. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
How I expect you to leave it on the floor is one big bundle where it's easy to pick up. So you take your chest guard and a foot pad. Put your foot pad inside your chest guard. Take your other foot pad. Put it on the other side of your chest guard. Oh, look at that. It's already starting to come together. And he had already kind of done this, but I'm going to pull it apart just so you guys can see. Look, his hand pads are here. His shin pads are here. And so is his mouthpiece. Okay, I just took it apart. Headgear. Mouthpiece. Shin pads. Hand pads. They all fit in one. And then you take the chest guard. And that holds it all together. Now I can run around the classroom and steal Hunter's gear. That's mine now. Okay, maybe not. You don't watch your gear. It doesn't fit me. It's not big enough. Go ahead with your gear. Put it together. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
And I think not put your gear on, but put it in the bundle. And somebody might be missing the shin pads. If you find yourself missing your shin pads, they're on the ground. But you already had it, so that's right. Oh, time real fast. You all see this? Yes, put it together, guys, in the bundle that I just did for Hunter. Outside of the bag, please, though. All right. If you guys have a mouthpiece like this, where it's in the Ziploc baggie, this is actually how I do mine. I don't have a nice mouth guard case. It's different for everybody. I don't like to put it in here because look, if it falls, you lose it. What I like to do with it is it's still in my headgear. I push the foam down, pinch between the plastic and the foam. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Dylan, punch. All right, finish putting your gear together.
And then we're gonna back. 1, 2, 3.
Raise your hand if you're confused, you need help.
My head here.
Okay, ready? Let's try. How long do we have to do it? You remember? We do it 10. Or do we do it? Okay, let's try. Ready? Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3. Now, let's see here.
Yes, the chest pad piece is stretchy, so it fits over everything, and the elastic stretchiness holds it in. All right, guys, at home, can you show me your sparring gear? Just pick up the bundle and show it to me. Deion's working on it. Okay. Ethan doesn't have it because he's in a completely different state from his sparring gear. All right. I will walk you guys through it again towards the end of class or just next class. Brody, you jumped the gun. I think you misunderstood. Put on your sparring gear. You have a minute and a half. Go. Time to put it on. Mom, step away. He's level 2. Mom, you guys can show. I already do it every exercise. I already got full of print though.
Yes, sir. Stop.
If you have all your sparring, you're on start shadow sparring, which means pretend fighting in the mirror. Throwing combinations, bringing them back.
Yes. No, dance.
I felt like I got reported. Maybe on my shoulder. I don't think he
Yeah, or yes, sir. You heard the word before. You know what? They show good words. So what?
Mom, step away. She's gonna do it herself. That's true. She's gonna do it herself.
Who's hurry?
I should. If you guys haven't ordered your gear,
You're here. You want to use the
have you ordered your gear?
Okay.
No, she doesn't have
They
any.
won't yet, ma'am. They won't order it yet? Okay.
Mom.
Done. When you're done, start shadow sparring. 1 minute and 31 seconds, Aria. You're missing a footpad, so I'm not going to call it out. Oh, make sure your face mask is still on underneath your headgear. It looks like all you guys already did it, so good job.
Yes, sir. Oh, good.
Yes, you should. And everybody take a knee. If you're still putting on your sparring gear, continue to put it on, but listen closely.
Ready?
Those of you who are new to level 2, you can now make contact with your sparring. We're not actually hitting each other, which means we need to fully protect, make sure you have everything. For my ladies, brand new to level 2, that means your mouthpiece. You need to have a mouthpiece. For my gentlemen, it means you need to have a mouthpiece and a groin cup. And if you don't know what a groin cup is, you can ask me and I will explain it, but I'll respect and do it privately. Yes, ma'am?
Ma'am. Yes,
But they
ma'am.
can be found at any sports store like Dick's Sporting Goods. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
All right, guys, stand up.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So to us, y'all.
Ah!
Taekwondo combination number 1. Ready to go. Front punch, pressing kick, back punch. I said number 1. Turn.
Yes, ma'am.
Taekwondo number 1. Ready to go. Front punch, pressing kick, back punch. Turn. number 1, go. Front punch, crescent kick, back punch. Turn, number 2, go. Front punch, lunge punch, first foot kick, back punch. Turn. Number 3, go. High round, low round, over and back to back punch. Take a knee, yes ma'am. Answer. You're taller and you're the tallest person closest to me with your arm.
All right.
Sorry.
I like
Say
it.
woo. Woo. Is this a target? Is this a target? Can I kick this? Can I touch this? Can I kick this?
No.
Yes, it's padded. This? This? If it's not padded, you can't put it. Yes, ma'am? However, that's a general rule. You guys are level 2. You are intro to sparring.
Now let's show respect.
My current level 2 students. Is this a target?
No.
No. When you move to level 3, that can become a target. We have to be level 3 first. Yes, ma'am? This is not a target. This is not a target. Yes, ma'am? All right. So, with point sparring, you want to protect the goodies. Yes, ma'am? And by the goodies, I mean the things where I can score points. I can only score points where I'm allowed to hit. I'm only allowed to hit on the chest guard. Yes, ma'am? I hope you guys can see I'm outlining the chest guard. So these are the goodies. So the way he protects the goodies is hand up and in. Yes, ma'am? Up and in. All right. A punch. Some of you guys know the answer, so I'm going to give you the chance to answer it. A punch is worth how many points?
Okay.
1 point. A punch is worth 1 point. A kick is worth 2 points. A kick is worth 2 points. The object in point sparring is to be the first one to 5 points. Yes, ma'am? Miss Christensen, why are we talking about point sparring? There's a tournament in a couple of weeks and we get to point spar. Yes, ma'am? All right, so with point sparring, the way it's going to go ahead.
I don't like that.
Who has had a sparring tournament?
Let's practice. Ready?
Sam, you had a sparring tournament? Come on, come here. 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, so the way it'll start is there's a ring, and in the ring there's 2 lines. How many of you guys remember seeing those 2 lines
All right, ready?
at your last tournament on tape on the
Ready,
mat?
ready. Let's do it again.
And you guys didn't use it, did you? That's because they're for sparring. So the 2 lines are outlined. You're gonna have to put your feet behind those lines. That square is your line. That square is your line. So you have to put both feet behind the line. Say this one's my line. I have to be entirely behind the line before we start. This does not count. I'm over the line. Yes, ma'am? So your judge will say behind your lines. Gotta make sure you're behind your lines. Yes, ma'am? Those lines are called your firing lines. Those are the lines where you can start, where you can fire from. Yes, ma'am? In tournament sparring, there's a specific measurement for them, but it's already done, so you don't have to worry about that. Yes, ma'am? In classes, what I'm going to call your firing line is we're going to touch gloves. We're going to have our arms nice and straight. Arms nice and straight like this. This is going to be our firing line in class. Yes, ma'am? In general, for those of you new to sparring, firing line is where I can fire from. Yes, ma'am? Or fire from without having to move really far forward. If I'm going to firing line, if I'm off my firing line, I can't reach him. He moved in and I was there you go. I can't easily do it without moving in. Yes, ma'am? There you go. So say distance. Know your distance to know where you can hit from. Yes, ma'am? Stand up, yes, ma'am? The way you do it, you're going to touch your attention, you're going to have courtesy, you're going to touch gloves, and then you're going to have to go behind the firing line. Yes, ma'am? Yeah. This is way too big for an firing line, but they're the lines I have. And then your judge is going to say, spar! And you want to be the first one to score a point. Yes, ma'am? Then the judges say time. The judges say time, or they say break. And they get in between you. You have to go right back to your firing line. Yes, ma'am? Judges ready? And all your judges do this. And then it says judges roll. And they're gonna point. And that point is they're pointing to the person who deserves those points. 1 or 2. Yes, ma'am? Judges can only call what they see. Cool. Crash course in tournament sparring. Find a partner. Go. If you're without sparring gear, then if you are missing a mouthpiece, if you are missing a running cup, if you are missing foot pads, you need to go find a weight master. Face your partner, come to attention. Bow courtesy. Touch gloves. Measure your firing line. Set to your partner, say aye. Your objective today is to be the first one to make contact with the chest guard. Yes, ma'am? All right, you want to be the first one in. Once you've made contact, keep trying. Yes, ma'am? Say combinations. Throw multiples in order to score points. All right, if you're at home, you're going to have to pretend to spar somebody in the air. And Miss Naomi has a partner. Ready, go! It's called the hand pat. Mom knows sparring, so she knows how to work it.
Right here? Yes. Right there.
It's time! Face your partner, come to attention, about first seat, touch gloves. Find a new partner. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come to attention. Bow courtesy, touch gloves. And spar. And time! Face your partner, come to attention, bow courtesy, touch gloves, and return to your square. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Hey, there's a thing in my square. I put it there. Take out your hands, your heads, and your mouth. Immediately put your hand pads in your headgear and your mouthpiece in your headgear. New to level 2, if your mouthpiece touches the floor, you have to wash it before it can go back in your mouth. Yes, ma'am? Just so you know, because I mean, hey, look, my feet have been a lot of places, including almost every inch of this map. I don't think you want to put my feet juice in your mouth, but yeah. No, Miss Christian. Or other people's. There you go. I was just making it more personal, so it's more fun to just point at one person. They're not juicy, just so you know. They're very dry. Put your hands behind your back, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Let me have Jonathan come on up here. Jonathan, tell me the definition of winning or visualization of winning black belts.
Winning black belts learn to practice, mentor, and visualize the successful outcomes of activity. The mind cannot tell the difference between what is real and what is vividly imaged. Winning black belts know
Focus.
to replay and
Focus.
replay
Ears.
performance.
Focus.
Give him one clap. Give 2 claps. Say you rock.
Yeah.
He's turning in his great shepherd. She is healthy eating, his self-discipline, and his visualization poster. Guys, he's gonna get a frog. That's a pretty cool frog there, dude. All right, give him a clap. Give 2 claps. Oh yeah. He's also gonna do science. I like that. All right. And let me have Catherine come on up here. Miss Catherine is turning in her gray stripe worksheet and her poster, and she's gonna tell me. Are you gonna tell me? Okay. Give her 1 clap. Give her 2 claps. So you rock. I'm gonna have a really hard time cleaning up the glitter off this floor.
Sorry.
No, that's cool. It makes it memorable. Hey, I remember who that's from. Let me have Jackson come on up here. Jackson's turning in 2 karate practice log and his gray stripe worksheet, which he's going to tell us. Turn around and tell everybody with confidence. Right?
Visualization. Winning black belts learn to practice mentally resources
we're at school. You're a math.
and visualize the successful outcomes. The mind cannot tell what is different and what is real and what is vividly
Alright, so
imaged.
you want to think about words. Or if I'm playing.
Winning black belts learn to replay and replay performs to anchor success.
Give him 1 clap. Give him 2 claps. Give him a super number. Super rock. By the way, he's super rocks because this is his first time ever having to say it in front of everybody, and he said it with super confidence. Give him 1 clap. All right, we already did that. Also, his poster. Woo! And there's more glitter. Yeah. Very memorable. There we go. It's very memorable. Matthew, come on up here. Matthew, with your bunch of homework that you warned me about on Monday, tell me your great strength.
Winning black belts learn to practice mentally rehearse their visualize successful
We gotta make sure our
outcomes.
body does what's supposed to. Sometimes we like to be wiggly.
Activities
It's just that it's-
of activity.
Sometimes we want to be wiggly. But are we supposed to be wiggly?
The mind cannot tell the difference between what is real and what is visually imagined.
Okay, so we gotta make our body do like the important stuff before it does.
Winning black belts
So what are some things that we can do to make it
learn to
What can
practice
we do?
to replay and replay their performance
Oh my goodness.
to anchor success.
Give him a clap. Give 2 claps. Give me you rock. This is a very full visualization board. I'm going to put it right here so I have more hands. He's also turning in. He's just ready for a strike. Lots of job lists. His healthy eating, book club cards, self-discipline, and karate practice log. Give him 1. Give 2. And you rock. You rock. And let me have. Oh man. Roswell, come on up here. Roswell told me his great strike was at the beginning of class, so give him 1 clap. He's also turning in his karate practice log. Give him 2 claps. And then you rock. You rock. Let me have Aria come on up here.
Yes, ma'am.
Aria tried to tell me at the beginning of class, but I was busy. Go ahead.
Winning black belts learn to practice mentally. Winning black belts learn to practice mentally rehearse and visualize
Yes, sir.
The,
Okay.
the successful outcomes of activities. The mind cannot tell the difference between what is real and what is visually imagined. Winning black belts,
Go. Yes, sir. What?
learn
Yes, sir. Get down.
replay and
All right. Try it again. Okay, you gotta use the lead. Yes, sir.
performance to
Set.
anchor
Yes, sir.
success.
Give her one clap. Give her two claps. Say you rock. You rock. And let me have Grant come on up here. Grant's turning in his karate practice log. Give him one. Give him two. And he rock. Hands behind your back. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Say Saturday.
Saturday.
Monday.
Monday.
No classes.
No classes.
Saturday and Monday we do not have any classes due to Labor Day. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Make sure you guys are getting those gray stripes done, memorized, and turned in so you can tell us. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
And so we can keep them held up. They're due on Thursday. Less than a week. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, guys. Blackville Creek. Out of proposition. Master Club, you are dismissed. Please clean your squares. Leadership. Leave your pads on. Grab your notebook, pen, and coat if needed for notes. Your pads must stay on. Jonathan, thank you. By taking notes with your pads on, it helps you get used to wearing them.
You gotta leave them on your cheeks.
So they're less invading, I guess. That was the wrong word, but also the right word. Audience. I didn't even think of it.
Hiya! Hiya!
It's also getting used to it.
Yeah, pretty good. Pretty go. Pretty go. Pretty go. Ready, go. Go. Okay, one more time. Last song. And dig it. Go. Good job. All right, so now.
I don't know why, but Frosty the Snowman is currently stuck in my head.
I might say what
There is a Jackson's?
there you go.
I don't know. Yes, it is over there. I'm gonna go home covered in glitter now because it's on my floor. And I'm saying, covered in glitter. I have a client I used to work with. Where's Jackson? Jackson, hurry up! You got it! A client who was always very creative. Whatever arts and stuff. Everything everywhere all the time. All right, guys, this week we're talking about the law of influence. The law of influence. This is law number 2 and 21 laws, irrefutable laws of leadership, not irrefutable. Yes, this is irrefutable. The other one's law. Why can't I do that? That's it. Law of influence. Chapter number 2, law number 2, the law of influence. The law of influence states the true measure of leadership is influence. Nothing more, nothing less. What do leaders look like? Do they always look powerful, impressive, charismatic? How do you measure the effectiveness of a leader? Can you put two people side by side and immediately tell which one is the better leader?
No, ma'am.
Do you know, do leaders always look powerful? Do they always look impressive? Does anybody know what the word charismatic means? It means very likable. Is a leader always immediately likable? No, a leader is not always immediately likable. In fact, I can't tell you which one, darn it, but I know I've heard of leaders in the past who are immediately off-putting, but really good leaders. Yes, ma'am? All right, guys. So there are 5 myths about leadership. You guys don't have to write these ones down. The first myth of the 5 myths is the management myth. In order to be a leader, you have to be able to manage your people. That's a myth. Myth is something that's not true. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Managers can maintain direction, but they often can't change the direction. And leaders can change direction. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Entrepreneur myth. Entrepreneurs are people who, Matthew, show me sitting up on the bottom from sir. People who come up with ideas and act upon them. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Mom says, hey.
So entrepreneurs are skilled at seeing opportunities and going after them, but they can't influence. If they can't influence others, they can't lead others. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Then there's the knowledge myth. In order to have power, you need to have knowledge. You don't always need to have all the knowledge in the world to be a leader. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
I know I definitely don't have all of the knowledge. I'm learning things all the time. Are you guys? Then there's the pioneer myth. Being the first isn't necessarily being a leader either. It comes to one of your level 1 leadership lessons where you say, I'm going versus let's go. I can't remember which one it is, but I'm going versus let's go. You don't need to be the first. You can encourage your team, and sometimes your teammates are the first, maybe to the top of Mount Everest. Yes, ma'am?
Yes,
Love
ma'am.
Mount Everest. There you go. That's the love. All right, guys.
To protect my life.
Then there's the position myth. You don't necessarily have to have a leadership position in order to be a leader. Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
because it's not the position that makes the leader. It's the leader that makes the position. All right, now the part where I want you to really take the notes on.
Perfect. Okay, so now.
Leadership is.
This is
Yeah, it's a good marker.
so we can brush it.
Leadership is. Leadership is character.
Where do we?
What does character mean? What do you guys think character means?
Where you need to take that.
Anybody? Bueller?
What if we almost tried to forget?
What does character mean? All right, I guess a character is who somebody is, who they are, with the inner person on the inside, who you are on the inside, not just who you show to other people, but who you are on the inside.
Yes, sir. Okay. So take this.
Leadership is relationships.
Say good manners. Okay, so.
Which means who they know. Who they know.
So this is a great way for you to earn the white belt instead of big gold, like black belts.
Only if you have followers can you actually be a leader. If you have people who are willing to follow you, can you actually be a leader? You gotta build a deeper relationship with those people too. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
You gotta know people in order to lead them. You gotta have knowledge. I know, the myth of
It
knowledge.
doesn't matter. Just pick up. There you go.
But you gotta have knowledge. It's what you know. Information is vital, guys. It's what you know.
Three. How do we need to get
It's information is vital.
on?
That's not great. You don't need to write that part. What you know. Information is vital to a leader. You want to get into politics, adults? Very, very short. If President Biden knew the future and knew that the Taliban were so close, he probably wouldn't have pulled out the troops. getting political because that's the first thing that came to my mind.
Hey,
Information is vital. If you,
Yes, her jacket the right way, please.
oh, Fortnite. Guys, I've never played Fortnite in my life. In fact, I've very rarely played video games. You want me to teach you how to play Fortnite? Yeah. You do? No. I don't have the knowledge to lead you in Fortnite. There you go. You gotta have the knowledge in order to lead people in what you're leading them towards. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. No, I don't know anything about Fortnite, but I know how to lead you towards being a black belt. Are you gonna let me lead you towards black belt? Oh, okay. I kind of hope so since I'm your instructor. So, all right, guys. Intuition. Intuition is what you feel. Anyway, as a leader, there's lots of different things that are going to happen that you don't expect to happen. I didn't expect us to all have to go online for 2 weeks. I had to adjust my lesson plans and what I was teaching you guys or how I was teaching it. Did we put on our sparring gear for the last 2 weeks? No, ma'am. That wasn't part of the original plan. I was planning for you guys to learn how to point spar 2 weeks ago. But it's a little hard to point spar when you don't have a partner at home, is it? Yeah. So instead, we learned weapons. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. There you go. Experience. Where have they been? Where'd Mr. Bergstrom go? Mr. Bergstrom, raise your hand. Wave your belt around. Wave your belt around. Do you guys trust him to lead you towards black belt? Yes. I hope so. He's a black belt. He's taken the journey. He has the experience of becoming a black belt. I know you guys couldn't see him online. Mr. Bergstrom's one of our black belts getting ready for black belt class right now. He has the experience of becoming a black belt, and he has the experience to be able to lead you in that direction. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Then we have past success, which also falls into that. Past success. Has Mr. Bergstrom been successful in earning his black belt? Yes, ma'am. He has a green stripe in his belt. Does that mean he's been successful in his black belt testing since his original first degree black belt? Yes. Yes, it does. You gotta have some past success. It's what they've done. You gotta have a good track record. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. A good track record. Then you want to have ability. What they can do. What they can do is their ability. Bottom line for followers is what their leaders can do. Have you ever seen me do a backflip? Yes. There's a reason, because I've never done a backflip. Can I teach you a backflip? No, ma'am. Not very well. I know the basics of the backflip because I've seen it taught so many times. I couldn't tell you where you were going wrong when you were learning it, though, because I've never done it. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. You got to have the ability to do it. Preferably, when you have somebody teaching you something, preferably they know how to do it. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. All right, guys. Leadership is character, relationships, knowledge, intuition, experience, past successes, and abilities. If you guys have questions on that, please come and ask me. Everybody go and stand up. Yes, ma'am? Ma'am. Come to attention. About courtesy. You guys are dismissed. Please clean your squares. Please clean something at home. The kitchen, the counter, the sink, the bathroom sink. Yes. Yes, seriously. We're cleaning our squares here. They might as well wipe something out at home. Doorknobs. You have glitter on your tire. Leave your mask on. Don't touch it. Now put this on. Okay, hold on. Put it on this way. Okay.
Bye.
There you go. That's how you spar. Except for you put your mouth in. Okay. So you have to have this on to spar right now. Just because we all have to have masks on. Yes, ma'am? Okay.
Oh my God.
Oh, well, you can do it. And you know what? Let's make it a little bit easier. That. Yeah, I'll do the same. Like, oh my God. he wasn't resisting it, so I knew he was fine. I wouldn't have pushed it if I knew if he had resisted a little bit more. You can just put it on the ground. Thank you. Leadership is who you are as a person. Mr. Sam, I think, finished his square early, so he's offering to help his teammates. That's what leaders do. They offer to help when they can. I'm not gonna coach it. That's Miss Carmen Tucci's. Can't wait. Miss Strand, can you grab your coach if she's there or he's there? All right. Did you hear me? Do I need to talk louder? Strands, thumbs up. Okay, she can hear me now. Can you grab your coach if they are there? Or thumbs down if they're not there. Connolly, your name is not Strand. Your name is Connolly. Your name is Connolly, not Strand. So ignore the conversation I just
Did you
had.
say coach or coach?
Is your name Miss Strand? Thank you.
Yes, ma'am, I ended a little late.
Come to your attention. Bow, Chrissy. Face flags. Yes, ma'am. Bow, Chrissy. And position. Ma'am. Student creeds. I develop myself physically and mentally based on the mile-high karate spirit. I will only fight to protect my life and the lives of others. I achieve my fullest potential in developing knowledge, honesty, and strength. What's your goal? Black belt excellence, ma'am. Come to attention. Bow, Chrissy. Alright, so you will have the next 3 minutes to review with your coach, or if you feel comfortable with each other in here. If you don't, then you need to go grab your coach. And then we will test you on your takedowns. So all 4 of them will go through and we'll watch you guys individually to make sure that you have them. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. Alright, go. If you guys would like to be partners with each other, you have to go up and ask them and be like, hey, can I be your partner?
You're acting all shy
We're
about
both close.
asking?
I thought you needed to.
You guys can be groups of 3 too. That works out. But you have to go, hey guys, let's be partners. Or just be partners, it's fine. Did you stop?